ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
You know, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Jones to throw on second down. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Throwing is Jones on third down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's just so funny to see a veteran, a first-ballot Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers, at the end of his career, really bounce around and look for that final place that he can make home to kind of go off into the sunset and put a final chapter on what's now a 21-year NFL career. So what are the expectations? I think around Pittsburgh, they expect him to be Aaron Rodgers. I think he's healthy. I think he's motivated. And when he can be out there every single week, there's very few guys who have played the quarterback position better over the history of the league than Aaron Rodgers.
Second and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers here on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He'll step up and run.
Holding offense.
That one on the former 1st-rounder, Troy Faltanu.
Still 1st down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close as we are ready to get back underway.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. You can sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, Rodgers. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Colts 0.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
10 yards on
the best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun, it's Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
3rd, they need 8. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man. That's down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
That's his
yards.
first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
38-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones.
Jones pass. Complete to Anthony Gould. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Jones to the air again. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
At the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now, Jones. For the sideline, he's got down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Here's Jones to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Austin brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell, touchdown Pittsburgh.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and You can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Colts, nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Back to throw is Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another first down.
43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 27.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Daniel Jones.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now, on 2nd and long. Jones operating out of the pistol. Completing this one to Downs. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Daniel Jones.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Gainwell. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
42-yard line.
this is Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Rodgers will take a knee, and that should do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.